And today we have a really special protege who has been mentored by the cream of the crop in the fashion industry. Ronnie Malakwane went from studying IT to quite literally grabbing his fashion dreams by the horns.
Having interned for designer Gerjahan Katia, Ronnie joins us for a showcase of his very own fashion brand, LSJ.
So we are not done with fashion just yet, because Asanda Sizani, who is editor-in-chief of Glamour magazine, joins us back on the couch. We chat to her about exactly what went down at the 2019 Glamour Woman of the Year Awards.
Star-studded event, absolutely beautiful.
Amazing.
I'm so excited for you guys to see what exactly went down. But our first guest for today is popular hit maker Master KG. The award-winning musician and producer struck gold when his song Skeleton Move transformed into a smash hit single, winning him Summer Song of the Year title of 2018.
That will lead you home. That will lead you home. That will lead you home.
With us. Connect with us online if you have any questions for Master KG, and of course use our hashtag Afternoon Express or comment on our Facebook page. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Juanita Mus. How are you guys?
So Bona. No, it's
Juanita Mus, yes.
Dumelang.
But what does Juanita Mus say? Because whenever your song starts and everyone goes, Juanita Mus, Juanita, I'm like, I don't know what they're saying, but Juanita Mus.
It's also it's like in other language, Waniva, you know, you hear me. Yes, you hear me. That's what it means.
Oh, you learn something new every day. Here I am schooled.
Yeah.
But, well, people are clearly hearing you, and all over the world. I think, you know, with one of your songs, there was like 14 million hits on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. Skeleton Move, you know, the song went as far as, you know, as that. You know, my first single, by the way.
Yeah.
My first single.
Incredible.
Yes.
Wow. But Master KG, the interesting thing about Skeleton Move is that this song you had to bring back to life. You had to kind of resuscitate it, put it through some surgery, and enter it back into the market. So what was the journey looking like with that song for it to be such a huge smash hit today?
You know, the song, we did the song 2016, and then it was an instrument. It was titled Skeleton Move. Then people loved the song. Hey, everywhere in the streets, I was like, yeah, man, people love this. I think I should turn this to something else.
Yeah.
I should bring it back. I should make it something else. So I thought of putting vocals on it. So who else could I feature? I was looking at the hottest vocalist at the moment. Zanda Zagusa was doing the most. I was like, hey, my sister, please come to the studio. Have this super amazing instrument that people are jamming to. You know, let's kill it.
You've got a really cool process of creating amazing songs, anthems really, that everybody just wants to hear when they're out partying. But you obviously not want to rest on your laurels because you've been decorated and celebrated with so many awards. What does it mean to you as an artist to be so awarded and respected and celebrated?
Oh, it means a lot, you know, especially, you know, because it was my first time in the industry, you know. Last year, it was like my breakthrough. So a lot happened in just a small short period of time. You know, as far as winning awards, winning Song of the Year, I was like, no, man, is this me? Is this really happening? Is the boy from Limpopo doing it? I was like, God is great, by the way. So it means a lot for me, you know, to me, to get all these awards, you know, all this appreciation, the love from the people, all these views, you know. And the love that, you know, people are showing me everywhere.
But, I mean, KG, for you to get here, I'm sure the road was really tough, really hard, really trying. What was the moment that you realized that my dreams are coming true? This is it. This is the moment I've been praying for.
You know, when I was just doing instruments, you know, people were just starting to vibe like everywhere, you know. When I do instruments, it goes viral. People love it. Be like, hi, this boy is so strong with the beat, you know. I was like, yeah, nah, I think I'm going there.
This is it.
You know, yeah. So, and after Skeleton Move, I dropped a song called As in Like Situation. In Limpopo, it was like a big song. So it was a big song. So, and then from there, I started getting response, performing in taverns. By the way, that's where we start. So they were starting to book me, go to taverning, come, like people want you here. So that's why I started seeing, okay, I think I'm going somewhere, I should put more work, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you have tirelessly just keep going, just keep pushing, just keep moving to the point where now you've got a new single out with the incredible vocalist Nomcebo. What's the song about, and what can viewers and listeners expect from Jerusalem?
Jerusalem, it's a song actually inspired by a church, by some church. There's a song that was back then called Jerusalem. So the song actually it's a gospel type of, but we did like in a house. Vibe kind of a way, you know.
Gospel house. Well,
yeah, gospel house. You know,
that's fun, hey?
Yeah. So because one thing for sure, I checked what's popping now, what's happening. I saw that, you know, I saw what's happening. I said, no, I need to come with something different. Something that is not happening in the moment. You know, it's always good to start come with something new. So I was like, hey, man.
I think that strategy is like one that is foolproof because we know South African audiences. Okay, first of all, sticking to yourself, sticking to your roots as a Christian, number one, people will always pride you for. Number two, South Africans just fall in love with gospel music. There's just something about it. Backed by a house production. I mean,
it's actually the best of both of us because Pali's favorite is gospel, my favorite is house.
You see now I'm taking.
If we were to be roommates, girl, we'd be playing Master KG all day. Now we've received a comment from our viewer UTC on Twitter asking, why has he never collaborated? Oh yeah. With fellow Limpopo artists like King Mondo. Is it King Monada?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Actually, it's not like we haven't collaborated. You know, it's just like time, you know, we're busy, like we're always traveling, doing these shows and producing, and he's on the other side, I'm on the other side. But so far, me and him, we're cool, you know, we're planning to do something soon because people been asking every time, they'll be like, why you guys don't work something out? We're like, hey, you know, wait, something's coming, you know, because good things take time, by the way. So me and him, the day we work, I think something is gonna blow South Africa away. But so far, I'm working with the likes of Makazi, the one that did Matorekis, so it's working together from Limpopo too. So I am working with artists from our side, Limpopo especially full-time. So we just...
we are ready for it. Our next question is from Mampoto Momo Mojapelo, and she asks, how do you handle criticism when it's coming your way? I'll be watching you from Polokwane.
Oh, okay. You know, not like, you know, I just leave it, hey? I just put my focus somewhere else, you know. I just feel like, you know, when something is being said by just in writing, it doesn't really hurt a lot, you know.
No, good strategy.
Yeah, so one thing for sure, you just keep on moving, you know. It even makes you stronger sometimes. You're always strong.
Yeah, true.
To keep on pushing, because that person that says, hey, your song is boring, you know.
At the same time, they'll always be haters.
So one thing for sure is that you go back, you put more work, you come with the heat, then that person becomes a follower now.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
so true.
Just keep on
as long as your songs aren't boring.
We've got another Facebook viewer, Kinilwe Kevin Shole, who asked, when creating a song, do you ever think that it'll be a hit?
Definitely. I'm one person that it's you know, I trust my work. You know, like, you know, I always, you know, I'm full of myself, whereby I'm like, yo, man, this is gonna be something else. I believe in my work more than anything else.
Okay.
You know, so I always, you know, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, every time I make something, I always know that this, I think, is gonna be the next big thing. Even though I don't know how big, but I just know that it's gonna, you know, blow people away.
I love that self-confidence. What an absolute
He's like,
brilliant...
I knew.
That is the vibe that we need to all be admitting. Like, yeah, we just know.
I'm in it to win it, baby.
So I'm
now,
not surprised, yes. So I don't get surprised sometimes. I'm like, but I only get surprised when it moves more further, where I never thought.
When it becomes international.
Yeah, I'm like, oh. Really?
Well, homeboy, that international bug has hit on you from Limpopo to the stars. And we're looking forward to your performance with Nomcebo at the end of the show. Siyabonga.
Thank you so much.
Wanitamus indeed. Now, after the break, we catch up with the editor-in-chief of Glamour magazine, Asanda Sizani. Don't miss out on that.
Express yourself.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, last Saturday, Afternoon Express attended the 2019 Glamour Women of the Year Awards, presented annually by Glamour magazine SA. Now, many cultural icons were recipients, from Shoma Jozi to PJ Powers, Dr. Tlaleng Mofokeng, and to our very own executive producer, Patience Stevens.
So let's take a look at the glorious night. We're here at the 2019 Glamour Women of the Year Awards to celebrate a diverse mix of women who have been champions in their respective industries. From business, health, media, film, and music, pure excellence is on display tonight. Today, you're booked and busy at this incredible event. I mean, how big is this initiative that Glamour is kicking off?
Listen, it is amazing, not just on a South African level, on an international level. The Glamour Awards is really, everybody strives for them, everybody wants to attend them every single year. And you know what I like about it? You see that they really mean a lot to the women in the industry. The fact that the year you win, the next year they attend again.
Mrs. Connie Ferguson, of course, last year we saw her walking away with the Women of the Year 2018 award. What did that mean to you?
This meant a great deal because being celebrated by a women's magazine, that's why I'm here this year also to support the recipients that will be walking away with this year's awards. It really means a lot to know that other women are supporting women.
I'm standing next to PJ Powers, who is, of course, today being saluted as an icon, not only an icon in South Africa, but I think we can easily say globally. What does this mean to you?
Being honored in my country has always meant a lot. I love this country dearly. I don't get tired of this. I treat each award or each ceremony that I go to with the honor that it deserves, and Glamour has been fabulous to me, so thank you.
Big shout out to Afternoon Express. First time seeing Shoma Jozi in a dress. If I've got swag, then the answer is yes. Sure, come and cook. God bless. I'll come cook with you guys one day.
We got that on camera. Shoma Josie is going to come through for a cook-along. Trust me, I'm all signed up for it. I have subscribed to this channel. Patience Stevens, how important is the platform that Glamour is giving to incredible women like yourself?
I absolutely love the recognition, and it's recognition of people like you. My mission in life has been to spot new talent, nurture it, see it grow, and I've done that with you. You're one of the perfect examples, and now you're here for Afternoon Express featuring the Glamour Awards and all these wonderful women who've won these awards. I am so impressed by what they all said today, and all so humble and yet achieving so much, and they all show such tremendous courage. I'm in awe of the courage of the women who spoke tonight.
There you have it. Dazzling remarks from some of the winners and all the details on what exactly went down. The importance of uplifting women who are making monumental changes in our society can never be overrated enough. That's a wrap on the official 2019 Glamour Women of the Year Awards.
Wow, wow, wow. What a night. And of course, joining us now in the loft is the editor-in-chief of Glamour Magazine SA, Asanda Sizani. Welcome to the loft.
Thank you so much for having me again. Always a pleasure.
You are literally the most stylish woman in the country. Like, every time I see you, I think, oh, I just want to spend a night in a wardrobe. It must be a very, very fun place. So tell us about this year's Glamour Woman of the Year.
Well, I love the idea of celebrating women continuously. And Glamour Women of the Year Awards, that is our biggest social event of the calendar year. And what made this year specifically very special is that it marks 10 years since the inception of Glamour Women of the Year in South Africa. So over the 10 years, I mean, honorees ranged from Nhlanhla Nciza to Thuli Madonsela to Connie Ferguson, Doreen Morris. The list is endless, and this year was no different.
And
I've got one too.
Yeah. Oh, hey, girl. You tell me that. Yes. Well, exactly. And for me, that is the incredible point that Glamour has been making, is that diverse women keep winning. Different women keep winning. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. If you're making waves, it doesn't matter how you look, like, shape, what, you guys are honoring them.
Yes.
What does Glamour specifically look for, not only in nominees, but actual winners?
Well, we look for consistency, excellence, women that are making a positive impact, women that are trailblazers and pioneers in their respective fields. We have 10 different categories for Women of the Year every year, and an additional Icon Award. So it's not only looking at women in diverse fields, from your sport to, we've added this year science and technology.
I noticed that. I love that.
Yeah, digital influence, sport, art and design, various industries. But we also look for women that are making a positive impact in society, generational impact. So that was part of the decision making this year.
Yeah. Tell us about some of the winners.
Oh, the winners were, we had Shoma Josie.
Oh, how incredible. She's
had
amazing. She's had the best year. I feel like she won 2019.
Yeah,
She won, completely. And I'm so happy that she came also to the awards. So Shoma Josie won in the music category. We had Desiree Ellis in sport. I mean, she is phenomenal, and also just changing perceptions and also putting a different view, and also inspiring other women to come up in not only soccer, but just in sport in general. She's that example. We had Dr. Tlaleng Mofokeng.
That's it.
I mean, she is incredible, and she won in the health category, and, you know, no one more deserving than her. Art and design was Lady Scully. She created a coin.
She's amazing.
This year.
5 rand,
Yes. I mean, I love how
That was
she
the
uses
dinosaur
art.
one, hey?
Yes,
haven't
it was.
seen it
Yes. There was culture. There were different ones that she created, and I love how she's very feminist in her approach and in her art, and she uses her art to tell stories and to also address.
Her Instagram actually makes me blush.
No. She's unapologetic.
Her thank you speech made me blush.
She actually toned it down.
Oh no, I love her. I love the bold and fearless nature that she just kind of brings to the
She's
table.
amazing. She is not scared.
Well, another thank you speech for me that kind of shook me, and I think it shook a whole lot of people in attendance, was Terry Peto's thank you speech.
Oh, can we just have a high five for Terry Peto? She's one of my favourite women in the world. She is amazing. Wow.
She's so incredible. And for me, she touched on something that is so huge in this industry, especially in beauty and media, is imposter syndrome. And she felt like she wasn't even going to attend the awards because she didn't think she was worthy to receive the award. So she hadn't even prepared a thank you speech. But but
love
she
that woman so
plucked up the
much.
courage. She came through. And I find that it's publications like yours that continuously show women that you are good enough, you are best. We had a conversation about the fact that you are not being prescriptive in the way ladies attack makeup, fashion, and it's more inclusive than ever before.
Yes, 100%. None of these are it girls and slay queens. These are true icons.
Yeah, why
and
not
it is so noticeable, the work that you do. It is outstanding. You deserve Woman of the Year award as well.
Why is that so important to you, though?
I think style and substance is important, you know, in women. I mean, women are multifaceted, women are layered. We're not only one thing. So it's important for us to celebrate each other. We've had quite a year as women this year. I mean, we've mourned as women, we've cried as women, we've triumphed also, you know. So it was important to round off the year, to close off the year on a celebratory note, to say that women, you're killing it, you're still doing it. And we as the Glamour brand, we as women ourselves are saying, well done, we're putting a spotlight on you and we're giving you an opportunity today to also have a platform to say whatever it is that you want to say.
And of course, our executive producer, Patience Stevens, walking away with an award as well. So well deserved.
Definitely,
So, that was a
definitely.
great choice as well.
She's a complete legend in media. And what I love about Patience is that she's that person that, I mean, we know her, we respect her, but she's so happy behind the scenes and pushing other people, putting other people on, giving them an opportunity and developing other talent. So it's a legacy story, which is very important.
Asanda, for viewers that are watching Afternoon Express today and also future generations, what do you want them to walk away with when they look at all the Women of the Year that Glamour have honoured, especially this year being 2019?
I think they need to walk away with the fact that women are strong, we're dynamic, we are trailblazers in our layers. You know, all of us have something to offer, all of us have something to bring to the table, and it's okay for us to say, well done. You know, Jeannie, you look beautiful today. You were exceptional yesterday doing this. Let's praise each other. Let's celebrate each other. This is not a time to live in isolation as people. You know, we need to come together and show sisterhood and unity in our diversity.
You know why this is so important? Like, I'm a research queen, and when you look back at the artists, the greats, the Da Vincis, the Picassos, we're the woman part of that.
It's like they've been written out of history.
Exactly. So that's why now cementing the legacies of these women is just, love it. Love you. Love your work. Thank you so much for being here today and, of course, celebrating the women in our country.
Yes, Asanda, we're not just done with you quite yet. We've got a Facebook viewer named Issa who asks, Asanda, you are always looking gorgeous. What is your secret to keeping your beauty always perfect? Hashtag Afternoon Express.
Well, it's thank you to the Glam Squad today at Afternoon Express. I'm not always this put together, trust me. But it's, I think, drinking water and minding your business.
Yes, queen.
I take it easy. I try to relax as much as possible. Self-care is very important to me. Self-preservation is important to me. So I think that kind of radiates at some point. But I don't worry too much about about everything else.
Then Tello BT asks, please can she explain to us about her journey? I'm in Limpopo. I wish to see her please my favourite people and an interesting show. So a little bit about your journey, I suppose. She wants a just brief synopsis of your life.
Well, I'm from...
Keep it short.
I'm from the Eastern Cape. I'm from Ekonge. I'm a small-town girl from the Eastern Cape, the poorest province, but filled with rich with talent, raw talent in the Eastern Cape. So I'm very proud of being from the Eastern Cape. And I had a dream of wanting to enter into the creative industry, wanting to enter into media and fashion and publishing. And I didn't quite know how to package myself back then. I didn't have mentors. I didn't have certainly any agencies or magazine, industry to kind of model my career against. But I knew that I want to make a difference and make an impact. I want to tell stories. I want to create content. And I want to also lift others up as I rise.
What a queen. We
what
love
a
you
queen
so much.
indeed. We've got another Facebook commenter, Usintembile Mqoqisim, who asks, I just want to ask her, who can she give the award of Glamour SA Women of the Year and why? And then they used all those hashtags. So basically they want to ask, who do you think maybe future 2020? How does 2020 look like? Because we already have announced the 2019 winners.
Karabo Poppy.
Wow,
obsessed with her. I mean, my background is in art. I studied art direction at Red and Yellow right here in Cape Town. So girls that are in the art and design and creative space, I follow and I'm completely into. So I respect Karabo Poppy. She's had a phenomenal year herself, and I think she's definitely, you know, a name to watch and, you know, a woman to watch.
Stunning.
We can't wait to see who next year's nominees are, but until then, we'll continue celebrating all women here on Afternoon Express. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you very much, ladies.
Gain peace of mind with an efficient laundry cycle. Feel cooler air, even at midday. Enjoy mealtime with food kept fresh all day long. Better inverter, LG Inverter.
We're spoiled with lovely weather here in South Africa, but sometimes it's just a tad too hot or too cold. So LG's range of air conditioners have been improved with the latest technology, which improves them in every conceivable way while saving you money and fitting in seamlessly into your life. LG brand ambassador Emerson Hector joins us today to unpack LG's range of air conditioners. Welcome back to the loft, Emerson.
Thank you for having me again.
Emerson, on a day like today, across South Africa, it is a scorcher. So a lot of people are going out there Black Fridaying it out looking for air conditioners. But how does LG's Art-Cool air conditioner save on time and, well, rather save on energy and money?
Saves up to 60% of energy, depending on if you run it even for the whole day. And the nice thing about it is you can run it and then without having the cost of your electricity bill being sky high, and I mean saving 60% of your electricity bill. I mean,
that's a whole lot of saving.
It's a lot of saving.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, make that initial investment, and you'll see the rewards pay off with time. And another another reward that I find with these air conditioners that is just so iconic is a lot of people with hay fever or sinus problems run away from air conditioners like, I don't know what, like the boogeyman, basically. So how does LG look out for those people with sinus issues, with health issues, and keep the air clean?
Remember what we spoke about a couple of weeks ago regarding the smart inverter? Yeah. Now, with the air cons, you get the ionizer, which takes up 99.9% of all pollen, dust mites, everything that's your dust that's normally laying in your but circulating in your house. What the aircon does, it pushes it through, circulates it, and you get clean air running through. So for people suffering with sinus or anything like that, LG aircon with the ionizer, it's amazing.
It's definitely something that we need to have. And I know a lot of people, you know, if you have a little baby and you're looking for something for that baby room, trust me, this Art-Cool air conditioner is definitely something that you need to install. Another thing for me that is iconic is sitting around waiting for your air conditioner to either cool down or heat up to that perfect degree Celsius that you want in your space. But with this LG air conditioner, it's quicker, it's more efficient, and it gets you to the temperature that you need your room to be.
Yeah, definitely, especially with the Art-Cool. The Art-Cool gives you the Wi-Fi. It's linked up to your home network. So on your way home, you can switch it on with the app that we have on your phone. So you sit in your car, you switch it on, and then when you walk through your door, you've got cool air running. So in between your car and your house, you got that
time for it to adapt.
Yes.
And lastly, the dreaded drone that happens at night. I mean, whether you're at a hotel room or if you're at home, you're trying to sleep and there's this constant buzzing that the air conditioner makes. But with this LG, it's quiet, it's silent. How does that work?
That's exactly where the smart inverter also comes in. With the motor it runs, you actually don't hear any sound. For babies, especially for babies, any pin drop, then they wake up. With that, you can have it in their room. They will be peaceful, and also it cools them down, takes the dust out. It's literally a 5-in-1.
I love that. No, look, this Christmas, you know when they say when families come together, there's little irritants and you end up beefing over nothing. Definitely, the heat will not be getting up your sleeve this Christmas because LG has you sorted. Now, LG's new air conditioners deliver the ultimate performance. It cools your room down quickly and it filtrates the air that makes it healthier and quieter than ever before.
Join for Women by First for Women. And let's bring women abuse out of the dark and into the light. To get or pledge help, visit 4-women.co.za.
Violence against women is a dark subject. It happens in the dark when it's not reported. It stays in the dark. During the 16 Days of Activism campaign, First for Women is shining a light on women abuse by projecting 15 haunting tributes to victims of brutal murders, rapes and femicides onto very dark places, the actual locations of the crimes. We screened the first projection earlier this week. It pays tribute to Chanel Henning, a young mother who was murdered in November 2011 in Pretoria. The next two light projections you will see during the show will honor Lerato Molloy, who was raped, stabbed and stoned in May 2017 in Naledi, Soweto, and Poppy Kwabe and Bongweka Pumlunga, who were robbed, raped and stabbed in Soweto. Now, viewers' discretion is advised for sensitive viewers. To get help and give help, visit www.forwomen.co.za.
Remember the woman we lost here. The hatred meted out here. Her name was Lerato. A bubbly 27-year-old about to start a new job. Raped, head crushed under a pile of rocks. Found by a stranger, killed by a friend. She was the fourth woman to die in Soweto in one bloody weekend. Remembering is not enough. It's time to shine a light on women abuse. Get help or pledge your support now at 4-women.co.za.
Utyathika Fanto sijabulile siyi Christmas.
This is
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, Christmas is a time of giving, and finding the perfect Christmas presents for family and friends can be so stressful. But this festive season, Woolies has you covered with a wide range of gifting options. Now, I made a little trip to Woolies and selected a few goodies for my loved ones. Now, Jeannie, you put so much pressure on me yesterday because I wasn't ready. So straight after the show, I ran over to my Woolies and I decided to pick up a little treats for my loved ones.
You've done my favorite things, though.
Yeah.
You got everything.
I pretty much wanted to get a wide range because, look, from female families to nieces and nephews to brothers. Okay, let me just run through everything.
Go through everything.
Right here, girl. You know I got for my queen, my #1 stunner, my mom. I have to get her something cute, something lovely. She loves sweets, so she has a sweet tooth. These ruby chocolates are iconic. They're new on the market. They're like new to South Africa. Everyone is falling in love with it. You know, like an urban South African poet, Casper Nyovest once said, they are the best, the best, the best.
Okay, can I tell you what else? If you can't find these, the Turkish delights. Like
yes,
that.
so good, so good, so good. Mommy loves them. And this is also such an easy gifting. And also the packaging is iconic. You don't need to repack this. But basically inside, you've got a 2-in-1 wash and scrub. You've got a honey body butter. You've got a foam bath. You've got a fragrance soap. All things beauty, all things care. This is definitely what you need to get for those women in your lives. Oh, I got a niece.
Oh, I love that.
This is for my niece, and she lives in Belito. So, you know, she's always in the ocean. She's, you know, coastal living. So I just thought that this is the perfect. And also it's got like little rings, jewelry for her.
That is so cute. That's a winner.
Amp up the girly girl vibe. Oh, girl, you know I've got 75 brothers, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that this is iconic as well for my brothers. You see, I've got this one brother who's so into self-care. Like, that's his #1 thing. So beard oil, because, you know, those patchy... No, my brother's got this patchy beard, girl. We need that stuff to connect. So I got him some beard oils for himself, a little perfume as well, something manly and masculine.
So nice.
Girl, smell this.
Izumiyaki, no, give it to me.
But listen, I don't want you after... Yeah,
I don't mind a masculine
when you
smell.
go to dinner.
Don't try kiss me later.
People mustn't fight and say, who am I smelling on you, girl? I don't want to get you into trouble with your loved ones. Your loved ones. And also, you know, girl, as Sandra said earlier, the Glam Squad here at Afternoon Express are iconic. So this is for my girl, Tyler Williams. She loves all things Smashbox. So Woolies have this beautiful eyebrow kit. I've got another brother who's obsessed with braaiing. Everything in
your brother?
A braai.
Okay, so I have to tell you something about this. This is one of my friend's businesses.
Really?
So you have to support local. This is her business. This is her job.
I love that.
And she invented it and created it. How amazing is this?
So basically, Jeannie, when you tell her...
I love you.
I did that on purpose. Tell her I got it on purpose. No, but this is a stunning beer bread mix. And of course, something else, you know, for when you're at the braai area. And this is basically my
Everyone
collection.
has to buy one of these. They are literally the best things. Have you tried to make one on your own before?
No, girl. No, I ain't tried that. No.
It is
that good.
Yummy. It is so yummy. And they come in different flavors as well.
Stunning.
Try it.
Okay, guys, so you heard it here first. Woolies has got you covered from age 1 years old all the way to 91. Woolies has your back. Now, yesterday we announced that we're giving away a 2,000 Rand Woolies voucher. So if you want to win this fantastic prize, go to Afternoon Express Facebook page and comment on the post by posting a snapshot of your WW online basket to show us what you would buy with your 2,000 Rand voucher. Terms and conditions are on afternoonexpress.co.za.
Clover cheese is for those who love life, where everything falls into place and melts away our cares. Clover, for the love of cheese.
Made with love by Clover.
Okay, so the new Clover cheese cubitos. Cubitos. They're a cute little fresh, on-the-go, natural cheese snack. And, of course, they're perfect for those times when you get uncontrollable munchies, whether it's a picnic, an office snack, or for the kids' lunch boxes. The new cheesy cubitos are the perfecto way to go. So we're going to do a little quiz. How do you feel about that?
Okay, wait, I feel like I can see your answers, so let me set that on the side.
And we can't see
So that fair is fair. Okay, let's go. Now I'm
So
ready.
we've got our amazing guests. And, I mean, you guys are going to be performing a little bit later, so I feel like we might need to give you some nourishment before we go on for the performance. Okay, so I'm going to ask a question, and you guys have to answer. Okay.
Do we get to eat cheese?
Of course you get to eat cheese.
Okay.
This is my game.
But you know the answers.
I actually don't know the answer.
No, she doesn't. I know all the answers. Okay, are cheese cubitos made from cheddar or Gouda?
Cheddar.
Okay, do you want to taste, actually? And then you can check it out.
You see, I don't know. I'm the type to know
I've
things
got
when
it
I
there.
eat. What are the questions again?
Is it cheddar or Gouda?
New York. Kidding. Okay.
Oh.
I know. I've got my answer.
What would you say?
100% cheddar.
You guys?
I was going to say cheddar.
Well, then you're both right, because these cubitos are made from 100% cheddar.
Get it, girl.
Great.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Cubitos means cubes in Spanish or Italian.
Italian.
Spanish.
I'm going to go Italian.
You are correct!
Well done. Okay.
Actually means mini cubes in Espanol. Okay, is cheese a source of calcium or protein, or both?
Both. Come on, girl. Sister, think. Protein, calcium, cheese. Cheese is from where? An animal. So what would
cheese, calcium, both?
I'll go for both.
Cheese, calcium, or both?
You said what? Is calcium?
Is cheese calcium or protein or both?
Oh, protein. Yeah,
I'm going to give you more cheese.
Master KG was like, where are we?
Guys, I'm not exactly the best games leader in the whole world. I just came here for the cheese. It is, in fact, both calcium and protein.
All right, guys, I'm okay with
Come on,
every day.
let's do this. Come on.
But when I gave you the answer, so okay.
Yes.
I gave you the answer.
Okay, now because we just want to eat some cheese, now taste each one, and can you guess the flavors?
Okay, I'll go first. Do we get sorbet palate cleanser?
No. I'll give you a glass of wine later.
Got you, girl. I don't know what that is. Cheese and more cheese.
Do you guys want to taste?
This is like a biltongy beefy vibe.
Yeah.
This is like definitely a beefy.
I love how I'm playing the actual game.
You're like, yeah.
I'm just eating all the cheese.
Let me see. This is like cheese and chives. Okay, this is like a beefy vibe. This is like a cheese and chivesy.
And then which one do you think
oniony.
this is? You guys need 1 point.
How the cheese, if not cheddar, I'm not sure.
Cheddar.
Cheddar. But like what flavor?
What flavor?
Guys, Balis is the winner. Let's just call it a day.
Okay. You've all won! Yeah. I think it's so easy here on Afternoon Express. And it seems we do actually know a lot about cheese. Now, Clover cheese cubitos come in a variety of flavors to choose from, which include chutney, maybe.
I think this is chutney.
That could be chutney. Sour cream and smoked beef.
Oh, no, this is chutney, sour cream.
And smoked beef. There you go. And, of course, you can have them all ready on hand for when you're in need of a quick, healthy snack. Mwah. Aren't they delicious? I'm gonna try
Cheese is
again.
for those who love life, where everything falls into place and melts away our cares. Clover, for the love of cheese.
Made with love by Clover.
So after the break, we have designer Ronnie Mahlakwane, who joins us for an exciting fashion showcase.
Express yourself.
Remember the woman we lost here. The 2 friends that took their last trip here. Their names were Bobby and Mongeka. Robbed, raped, and shot. Taking a taxi to the shops. remember the woman we lost here. The two friends that took their last trip here. Their names were Bobby and Mongeka. Robbed, raped, and shot. Taking a taxi to the shops. They traveled to Joburg to follow their dreams. Instead, they met their deaths. Remembering is not enough. It's time to shine a light on women abuse. Get help or pledge your support now at 4-women.co.za.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, Ronnie Mahlakwane is the founder and head designer of LSJ Designs, the talented, creative, previously intern for designer Gert-Johan Coetzee. Plus, he has had his garments donned by the likes of Zonke, Nozilanga, Upile Chisala, just to name a few. And he joins us today for a really exciting fashion showcase. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, we have the wonderful Susanna, who is the fashion queen in the loft with us today. So I want to know about your journey, starting from Limpopo, then finding or getting the attention from Gert-Johan Coetzee to moving on and becoming one of the future celebrated designers of South Africa.
Oh, wow, where do I start? Yeah, I was born and raised in Limpopo in a very small town in the Rasukukunu called Moroke. And then I came to Joburg in 2010 when I was doing grade 9. And then I studied IT at Rosebank College.
Yeah.
But when I was there, I've never in my whole life felt like I don't know anything. And growing up, my mom used to say I used to do clothes with plastic for dolls for my niece and my cousins and my friends, because I grew up playing with girls mostly. So, and then I had to leave Rosebank because it was not working for me. And I always tell people fashion really chose me. I didn't choose it because it's the only thing that really, really makes sense to my life. So, and then I had to take my CV to Gert. Fortunately, they called me. That was the best thing ever, and I knew that was it for my life.
So how was the experience like working so closely with such a fashion icon? I mean, was it intimidating, or did you kind of go in there saying, hey, look, I'm here now, might as well make the most of this?
That very moment for me was the beginning of my career.
Yeah.
Being with Gert, I grew up looking up to Gert. I've always wanted to be next to Gert, and learning from the legend himself was great. It was a dream come true.
Absolutely.
It will always be only that moment. Whatever that comes after that, the progress that I've heard, celebrities that I've dressed, but working with Gert was the it.
So we're going to have a quick look at your collection that you've brought with us today. And of course, if you can tell us about each garment, and if you would like to give us a little fashionista rundown on what you think of them too.
So we've got this first look. This, for me, screams like ballerina-esque, but still drama. It's that, you know, complete avant-garde, but making it functional.
I love the structure in this garment. It's certainly a showpiece, but I also like that you can take it apart, right? Is it detachable? Can you do the skirt on its own? Or?
Definitely. Yes.
Love it. Really love the
What was the inspiration behind this piece?
It was for Lion King launch in South Africa. And what was the best way to represent being an African than having a lion on a dress? So it was more being a lion.
It's a contemporary take on.
Yes.
Stunning.
Take us through this piece.
Okay, this piece, I love taking risk when it comes to fashion. Usually we use this thing as a crinoline, which we use it for wedding gowns inside. I was like, how about risk it and then put it outside a dress? And then we finally came up with this.
Lovely. And that bold color use of yellow, I see that you haven't run away in your use with color. I mean, from this to the next garments we're about to see, but also the mix of nudes. How do you play with your colors?
I love bright colors. And actually, yellow is actually my very, very favorite.
Love this, I love.
Because it's one thing, Oh, wow.
And this is that play of color that we see that you do not run away from.
Yes. You know what I love about this, with this outfit? People will use this fabric to make dresses.
Yes.
So I always want to surprise people when it comes to new stuff. So I had to come up with a suit instead of using the fabric to do a dress.
This is a powerful suit. It kind of gives me that whimsical fairy tale feel of like a Peter Pan and a Tinkerbell, but still very contemporary, that use of color, and of course the texture, iconic.
And it's not only for the ladies. Here we've got something super, super hot. Take us through your gents shirt.
Oh, wow. This t-shirt, it's something that one thing I want to tell you, as I've said, I love using fabrics which are meant for something to a different thing. So I use sequins, I use laces to make t-shirt for guys, because I feel like it's something that not everyone get used to it. So how about we also give a bit of drama and detail to guys?
Certainly.
Yeah.
So Sunday, I mean, you've worked and witnessed some of the hottest designers literally in the world. What would your opinion and, of course, advice be going forward?
He's definitely got a strong point of view. He's discovered who he is as a designer, and that's always the first point of departure. You need to know who you are. Then you can create from there. I love that you take risks and continue doing that. I think definitely the industry needs more people that think outside the box, that are innovative, even with the use of textiles as well. And I love how unisex the pieces are as well. I mean, the shirt, I could rock that, you know. This entire look can be worn by anyone, day or night, depending on how you style it. So the versatility is great, the use of textiles is great, and we keep going.
Love it. Beautiful work. Well,
thank you so much.
No, I was just saying, Ronnie, he already knows it's my birthday on Sunday, so you know, just any dressing, I will happily take it with open arms. Oh, thank you so much, Ronnie, for coming through. And Asanda, of course, that eye that you just give, that advice so effortlessly. Thank you again for coming through. Now, after the break, make sure you tune in as Master KG heats up the studio with a live performance of his new singles.
One, two, two. That's the ladies. Yes.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, who's about to usher me into the birthday spirit, birthday behavior one way. We have got Master KG with Nomcebo performing Jerusalem. Take it away.
Jerusalema ikhaya lami ngilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikhaya lami ngilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ngilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ngilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ngilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ngilondoloze zuhambe nami Jerusalema ikhaya lami ngilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikhaya lami ngilondoloze uhambe nami
Afternoon Express, made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.
Jerusalema ikhaya lami ilondoloze uhambe nami lami awukhulana